Hi guys, it's been a while, Scatlink here, and we are back for more of our modding showcasing series of A Hat in Time, Hats Off to You. A slightly different intro for today, because we have some things to mention. Please keep in mind that everything mentioned here, like any mods or cross-title in-game bonuses, are currently exclusive to the Steam PC version at the time of this video's creation. On the 5th of August 2021, Here Comes Nico was released, a 2D/3D adventure game in a similar visual style to Paper Mario. Was published by the same developers of A Hat in Time, Gears for Breakfast, and no, it's not Nico from One Shot. As such, a cross-title in-game bonus of 2 Here Come Nico themed stickers will be available upon load, providing that you have Here Comes Nico and A Hat in Time on the same Steam account, plus A Hat in Time's second DLC pack, Yakuza Metro, to have access to the sticker features. As for related Here Comes Nico mods created by the fan community in the Steam Modding Workshop, you can download 5 separate Here Comes Nico mods within a mod collection pack, all made by a fan named Ironwalk. The pack contains 3 fan-made Here Comes Nico themed stickers, 1 sticker per mod download, and 2 hat flares, a frog hat as a kid's hat flare, and a flower hair clip as a sprint hat flare, 1 flare per mod download. All 5 of these mod downloads will be unlocked upon load, but the 3 fan-made stickers require A Hat in Time's second DLC pack, Yakuza Metro, to have access to the sticker features. On the 25th of August 2021, Psychonauts 2 was released, a long-awaited sequel to the first game on PC and PS2. The developers at Gears for Breakfast love the game, and had previously made an official mod based off of Raz's goggles. For no reason other than being such big fans of the series, a cross-title in-game bonus of 1 Psychonauts-themed sticker will be available upon load, providing that you have Psychonauts 2 specifically, and A Hat in Time on the same Steam account, plus A Hat in Time's second DLC pack, Yakuza Metro, to have access to the sticker features. There is no cross-title in-game bonus involving Psychonauts 1, however, as previously mentioned on the Steam Modding Workshop, you can download an official mod created by those by Gears for Breakfast themselves, Raz's Goggles, a new hat that is unlocked immediately upon load. It can create an energy sphere of which Hat Kid, or whoever you're playing as, can run on top of, moving slightly faster than normal but not as fast as a sprint hat, and make landing on or running into enemies much easier due to the sphere's bigger hitbox. And recently, a new mod called Hat Sputin O'Clocko has been created by a fan named DeadSegPony.exe. Upon load, this mod pack unlocks a costume based off of Raz's design in Psychonauts, plus 1 fan-made Psychonauts themed sticker, providing that you have A Hat in Time's second DLC pack, Yakuza Metro, to have access to the sticker features. You do not need anything additional on top of the base game of A Hat in Time to have access to the Steam Mod Workshop. Without deals, on the Steam PC version of the game, A Hat in Time's base game price is £22.99. A Hat in Time's second DLC pack, Yakuza Metro's price, is £5.19. Here Comes Nico's price on PC Steam is £19.49, and Psychonauts 2 Steam PC price is £54.99.
I can't help it.
And with that all done, we are finally back for yet another challenge road, because it's, well, been almost half a year. The gaps are getting massive. In fact, I didn't even think there was going to be another challenge road, to be perfectly honest. And I know I didn't get to the mods that I was going to do, like the Sonic one, although I do have that active right now. We'll get that to another point, because I've been busy with other projects, as well as other things, and life's just been a bit of a pain, as we all know. But we are here for another challenge road. It's been, well, last challenge road has actually been active up until challenge road 26 came along. But as you can see, we're actually wearing a new costume right now. We are looking like a ranger. The Pokemon Ranger uniform. Credit to Sun Spirit and Classy Times. Created by, it doesn't specify. Thankfully, this menu now actually doesn't lag anymore. We can actually scroll through this like it usually should. So that's pretty cool. Made by Salutanis or Onis. I think that's how you pronounce it. Salutanis Orconus. Pokemon Ranger uniform, yeah, it's based off of Shadows of Almia, which is actually the only Pokemon Ranger game I've actually played is the original. And it was alright, but it was murdered at the end of the game, because it's like, even with some of the best mons to like stun and buff your capture Beyblade, whatever they call it, I struggled. Although I think this is the one that Jane Animations did one of, you know, the one where she memes by dancing all the time. Yeah, there's the icon. It's pretty alright. But we're not done in the menu yet. You may have noticed that we've actually got a little bit of an expanded menu at the bottom. I have finally decided to relent and actually get the player select pause menu option available. Because, I mean, you could talk to the Snatcher in your ship, and you can, in order to access the map, but you can also do it here, which, by the way, the challenge roads added yet one more to the pile. Short on oxygen. This is mean. As if that's not already obvious. Notice it's not actually connected by any lines. You're gonna need to make a mad dash from bubble to bubble if you don't want to run out of oxygen, kid. Do remember, though, it's no shame in turning around if that timer is running low. Which is actually a really good tip by the Snatcher. We'll get into this a little bit later, but yeah, as I was about to say, notice there's no lines connecting it. You don't need any prior missions unlocked in order to do it. That's why it's tucked away at the side here. But yes, I will have to uninstall this if I want 100% again. Unless I beat it. But there's no guarantees on that, as I've said before. I don't want to be putting myself through that pain. We've got an actual challenge road. But what I was about to say, is why I was mentioning that, we now have the player select menu in our pause menu. Now, you may see some characters here that don't actually load their names properly, but you can pretty much suss out what they are. I don't know what actually makes the names not show up. These two are obviously part of the main game, so that's not a problem. Bokid will show up regardless if you have the DLC or not. But yeah, some of them actually do have their own icons. It's like, it takes it into account instead of using the tablet at the foot of the ship. Which, obviously, that panel can break, especially if we try to go backwards with Moustache Girl. Obviously, you're seeing characters that we will get into later, believe me. But the one I want to actually go to right now is Sack Kid. We are huge, but it kind of actually works really well for the animations, if you know what I mean. There we go. Now we're looking quite top. Although, our costume doesn't exactly work with it. Let's see if I can slap on something else. Say, something mod related. Let's say... Yeah, as you can see, it doesn't really change. So it's a Sackboy Hat Kid, effectively. That's really the only difference. But all movement is pretty much the same, so that's not a problem. It's just that we're a little bit more chunkier. I think we're a little bit heavier as well. I'm not entirely too sure. Could be a problem. Not entirely messed about with this too much. But I wanted to work with this because it's pretty cool. And I'm pretty sure other costumes can work as well. What else shall we try? We'll try a normal dye. And not an in-game dye, though. We want to try probably Alpha, random colour dye. Random colour dye could be interesting. We've got so many. We've got some new stuff in here as well, as you know. The hand-me-downs, some Psychonauts. But we've got some other ones as well. Let's see. No, that don't work. It only does it for the hat. So I may not do too many things as Sackboy here. But I wanted to play as much, so I'll do Sackboy for the first mission, and we'll see how we... Actually, no, do I want to do this as the first mission? What I'm going to be doing, basically, is swapping stuff around. Swapping the different characters as well for pretty much the majority of this video. I'll be wearing certain things as we go, so let me change this back once more. We got a special beret from another mod that I would actually like to put on. I'm going to put that on right now. That's actually a sprint hat flare. I'll get into what this mod is in a bit. But it works really well for the Pokemon Ranger right now. So, we'll get into that in a bit. So, I won't be... I'll probably be swapping to Sackboy in between missions. But, we're going to be going through these 4 levels. Can you beat this community gauntlet with just 3 lives? I'm pretty sure I can. This isn't actually that difficult. But there are a lot of stuff to grab. So, first of all, we have Personal Space by Catcute. Now it's actually telling us who it's by. That's what I want. Why is that missing from a lot of these? I don't understand. Personal Space. This is the one that the challenge road has a Death Wish. This is the one with the Death Wish, because I always get mixed up with challenge road and Death Wishes. That never ceases to happen. Float around from bubble to bubble in this short space-themed time rift. Space-themed, eh? I'm very happy with how this level looks visually, but the gameplay is a little lacking in my opinion. I didn't have a lot of ideas on how to build upon the gimmicks I picked, which is also why this level was quite short. It contains a hidden sticker and a simple Death Wish. Thanks to Super Ink Link for helping me get one of the bonuses working for the Death Wish. Made it in around 2 weeks just for fun. Now, yes, it's a space-themed rift. I do have space-themed mods. I'm not going to be using one half, but I will be talking about it at some point in this video. So we got that. Wait, is it? No, I think it's just the sticker that we got to worry about, really. And the Death Wish, of course. Time Rift Cogs. Doesn't actually tell us who it's by, so let's go back in here and have a little quick look. This is by Musical Wendigo. Wanted to give this games level creator a go. This was the result. Hookshot ads required. That's basically it, just a custom blue rift. Time Rift Cogs. Short, sweet, and to the point. I think it has a couple... It has one... yeah, it has one token to find in there. Cold-Hearted by Blue Cube. Mafia of Cooks has stolen a seal's chocolate egg. Now Hat Kid has to get it back. Entry for the 2020 Naughty vs. Nice modding jam. 2020! We're still in 2020 in terms of mods getting recognition in the challenge roads. Which, by the way, I must add, none of these are returning. Although there are 4 tokens in that level to get. And then we have the final one, Glitter Water Sanctuary. Once it loads. By Farron's site. Not Omen's site. Glitter Water Sanctuary is a strange magical place filled with water, glowing stones, and other strange things. What strange things? Well, go ahead and discover everything by yourself. Fun fact, the soundtrack of this map was created by their dad. So if you like it, you can thank him. That is pretty cool. And it gives me a lot of Res Infinite vibes. You'll know what I mean if you've seen my practice videos, as well as live streams for when I'm testing out the very PC that I'm now playing this on at 60 frames, 1080p. Because I can do that now. But yes, after all that, we are going to be now hopping in into a 4-stage challenge road. And that loaded incredibly quickly, no cutting required. You see these bubbles? They pretty much mean nothing. They do slow your momentum a bit, but they're mostly a problem in the Death Wish. I almost messed myself up multiple times there. In fact, it's quite neon here, but we're a ranger for now, so that's fine. Once we start getting to the air, I might change my getup, but there's not really any reason for me to use the thing that it comes with, so I would like to use it at a more opportune moment. So we'll stay as a ranger for now, because it looks pretty cool to be fair. It just doesn't really fit this level. We'll level up. So you can pretty much see that it's going to be long stretches before you get into other bubbles in order to do what you need to do in the Death Wish. I've practiced it a little, but again, I've not got any promises. Now, because we're in the bubble, we can't bounce any higher than this. So what we're going to do is head over this way. Because we need to figure out what we can do in order to reach the other... Just trying to make sure I don't get shot here. The other vacuum in order to bounce up further. Thankfully, we're quite floaty, so that's perfectly fine. That was a mistake. And I can't recover that. All the way back over here. Let me get back over there. Alright, I'm back over here. Now, just to make mention, yes, I got sent back. The Death Wish includes a one-hit hero thing, so any mistake, you pretty much have to do the whole entire level in one go. That's popped that bubble, so now we have to actually make our way back. Try and talk about how this level goes, completely blanked on the replay because I had to play it anyway to get the token after finishing the level. That's the sticker! Highly sus! And now we've got bigger cannons to deal with as well, so it's got harder, actually. So it's not like you're going through the exact same thing backwards. They do up the ante on your way back. Which, I don't think the level is actually any different in the Death Wish. It's just, you know, you could die. And because of that threat looming over here, could screw you up. But now we can jump a little bit higher, so we can actually hit these vacuums and bounce right up to the next checkpoint. Right, let's bounce up. Climb along the wall. There we go. Got our floaty jumps again. It's like when we're in the bubbles. Ironically enough, you have your normal gravity. It's supposed to go the other way around, I'm pretty sure. Now, this is definitely harrowing for when you're actually doing one-hit hero on the Death Wish, because you got to, like, you know, get to the side of the ropes like this, and obviously not get shocked. But when you're on the way up to the next one, the lightning could probably be there when you land, and that could screw you up. All that could happen, all that could happen. You could fall and not land on the ropes, but if you do land on the ropes, you could get shocked anyway. Oh my god. It's because I need to turn the camera up, but I'm trying to, like, not get myself shocked, you know what I mean? I'm on the wrong side of the rope. I've got to be up this way. There we are. Snap onto it. Get away. I thought I was going to get shocked then. There we are. Back we go. Lunge cancel. Double jump. Climb up. Grab a heart pon. I didn't mean to grab two. Alright, now this is the part where you're probably going to be struggling a lot in the Death Wish, because there's in the Death Wish there is another stipulation. I'm just telling you ahead of time so you can probably use this for practice. You can't let your oxygen timer go out, because you're technically in space. You can't let it go below 30 seconds, so you might not be able to get all these pressed within 60 seconds, which is what you have every time you go out of a bubble. So you might have to make a mad dash back for that bubble, which is what the Snatcher was trying to hint towards, which is why I wanted to show that off first. So you may not get all this done at once, and you may not even have enough time to get back, so it's a juggling act. And even then, when you do come back, you got to come back up. But when you come back up, you got to watch out for that vacuum there, because if you've taken out the platforms that I've just landed on, what you want to do is hold forward. There we go. You see what happened there? I just got tossed into the pit, because the platform at the very start is gone, and it's the platform you land on after the vacuum, so you need to get around that. So what I'm trying to do is not do that. How did I manage? I was trying to avoid a certain point of the vacuum so I could be as forward as possible to avoid bouncing on the one like that, basically. Just trying to avoid that. Okay, well, the platform came back anyway, so that's fine. Maybe you got to do this all in one go then. You can run along the corners like this, if that helps, but obviously you got to be very quick, so just doing some safety jumps. There we are. So, those two falls didn't mean to take. I was just trying to avoid bouncing on the vacuum, but I don't think it's... Well, it's not easy to do. But you don't want to be trying it every single time when you... Because, like, if you get yeeted into the pit like that, you basically have to do the whole level again because of the one-hit hero badge. And that's something that's not really in your control. That I don't like, thank you. You know what else I don't like? That! That was close. You really wouldn't need to be aware of your surroundings. I'm just getting quite lucky on not getting shocked. Let's hop up here. And it moves back and forth, which is very cheeky. How do I miss that? I lunged right into it. Come on. Give me that. Come on. There we go. Right. That's one level done. Hack Kid, you got it in the wrong hand. It's Sack Kid time. Because it's a creative level, and therefore, we might as well be a creative being. Look at this thing! How cute. Playable Sack Kid. Created by SB Games. A mod that lets you play a Sack Kid, a Sackboy version of Hat Kid. Some hats may not fit the head, but that's not really a problem. And obviously, a play selection mod is required because he's not actually in the ship. I feel like you could have easily made him fit in the ship by just sticking him, like, in maybe Hat Kid's diary room or just in her bedroom somewhere. Even though we've already got 2 characters there, plus the Snatcher. It was just a thought. Could have stuck him there. Cutscenes don't work yet, but will eventually be fixed. Don't look at the fingers in the cutscenes. I'm guessing it's cursed. Now, I've never actually played any of the, Hang on a second. There we go. But yeah, I haven't actually played any of the Little Big Planet games. I've done a little bit of co-op with my brother, Master Aaron, to unlock some of the co-op stuff that you can only get when you're playing co-op, because, you know, online on that game is actually kind of terrible, even with PlayStation Plus. Go figure, a service that you have to pay for just to have the privilege of playing online, and it's shit. At least it's not as bad as Nintendo's. But anyway, yeah, I haven't actually played much of Little Big Planet, so I don't actually know much about it, other than the fact that it's got Little Big Planet 2's got a kick-ass soundtrack, and Sackboy is hella cute. But what we got to do is... Which is it? Oh, we've got to jump to that platform over there. Or, you can do this. Double jump in this corner up here, yeah? Climb the wall. And you can hook shot yourself through the wall. Wait, I didn't get what I was supposed to have gotten by doing that. Yeah, because sometimes you can get knocked straight into this token. That's the only token that you got to get in this level. And right above us is the finish line. So now we got that. Now we would go up. Because you would fall down, grab it, you would hook shot to get back up. And those platforms just below us here would be how you would get up normally. But you can clip through the wall with a hook shot and just go straight through the wall and grab it and get up that way, and it cuts out all the platforming. No, no, don't do that. Okay. Oh, Sack Boy! Or Sack Girl. It's probably Sack Girl because it's supposed to be Hat Kid, you know what I mean? Right, this is a little bit annoying. Because we can't turn the camera while we're swinging. So you just need to go for it. Double jump backwards. I did not make it. The thing is that I could have actually hook-shotted myself there to save myself. But because I had already climbed a wall, Hat Kid won't, or well, whoever you're playing as, won't climb the wall again after they've already tried doing it. So I got a double jump. Now make it. There we go. I couldn't see because the camera imploded. That's fine. We'll just jump back, come back. There we go. Oh, God. I lost it. Oh, okay. Jump back, come back. Easy. I say, as he almost messes it up, but hey-ho. Don't want to go up there just yet. We need to turn our cameras and look up. There's a hook. Shot that. Make it over here. Now, the best thing about this level is that if you void out, you don't actually take damage. So the heart ponds are pretty much just freebies in case you actually need them. Jump across the cogs, hook shot this, go up and back on yourself. And if you're good enough, you could probably jump along the fast spinning cogs, or do what I do and do safety lunges at level with the zip lines, with the tight ropes. I like how we've had places to sit, just so we can, like, you know, enjoy the area. There's no time for that. We got a lunge. Slide! Haha! This bit is annoying. Right, so there's not really any good way on having a camera here, because, like, I've got to turn it mid-jump, but at that time I'm already holding, like, the A buttons and stuff, doing stuff, for safety double jumps. That was wrong. Also, I do not have the no bonk badge. I was wondering why I headbutted the wall and didn't wall climb. Now I've sorted that out. Why do they have the no full badge on? Right, jump back. Oh, God, no. Okay, we can safety mate. There we are. We can make it to safety even, not make safety mate. I don't know what I was going with there. Missed it again! Whoa! Oh, pants. At least I don't take any damage, it's fine. We're basically unable to lose here. This is a freebie. It's supposed to be nice and chill. Hold back. Yeah, that part of the wall was a pain. Thankfully, we can land on the cog if the camera didn't want to spaz. But it spazzed and it screwed me over. Thank you. I know that's not exactly a good word, but I couldn't describe it in any other manner at the time. It bugged. You know what? There we are. That gives me a second to breathe. We'll just do that. There we go! That will do it. Now, here's a problem. Don't hit the balloons when you're swinging. It will actually cut you out of the hook shot. And then you'll go into a freefall, so don't do that. But it's really easy to accidentally scuff a balloon. Up this way, and... What the heck did the camera do there? I was in the clear. Camera's snaffering a lot at the moment. I don't like it. Oh, shit. Where's the hook? Oh, no! That's what I was warning about! I couldn't hookshot it for a second there as well. That's better. Yeah, that's really jank. Don't bug this time. Thank you. It got stuck on the little thing. Okay. Oh, okay. The COG level gave us a spin. Because I have stuff in it. And I think that's one I do want to take. I'm going to claim it. Cyber hair dye! There we go. That's something useful. Oh, equip that and let's have a look at it. Cyber hair dye. We've got very magenta hair now. Actually, it's really good.
Hello, miss. Something terrible happened to me today. Those Mafia stole my chocolate egg. The egg was my Christmas gift.
A chocolate egg sounds more like an Easter thing, to be fair, but then again, both of them have something to do with Jesus, so I don't know.
So please, miss, could you get my egg back? I'll give you something in return.
Well, through the fire and ice, we carry on. That is a trip just to get to a button. Is that what we need to do? Maybe it's in there. You may notice that I've changed myself. I haven't actually got anything that's fitting. I guess I could wear that so I look like a nice icy statue. In fact, if I just go no hat at all, we can probably appreciate it more. Look at us! We're all nice and ice. We're all ice. One of the few that I actually forgot to turn on at some point, but they weren't showing up in the ref roulette either. The ice outfit, made by Hero. My proper submission for Discord's 2019 Temperature Modding Jam. A freezy cold costume with themes of snow and ice crystals. You'll definitely look cool wearing this. This costume also supports Moustache Girl, so we'll probably have a look at that later. Then again, would it work with Timmy as well? I'm not too sure. It's got some custom textures in there for the ice effect. Team Ice, much thanks to Sibishar, Dranif, Sauron, and Argol for helping me with script. I'm guessing that's the texture work for some of the icy effects. That it's very specialized. Saria for extending the deadline, which motivated me to finish the mod. Okay. Starshoals, Hoot Owl, Lumitic, I Like Corn Dogs, One Gup, Sauron, and Dr. Treefrog for taking screenshots for the mod page. No hard feelings if I didn't use them. Final big thank you to the Crystal Gang for playtesting this mod me, all the group pictures. A lot of work went into this. We're in an icy level, so we can appreciate it. And, well, I would stick on the beret. Yeah, you know what? That kind of works out well. Oh, shit. I didn't want to put on Raz's goggles. My bad. I misclicked there. But yeah, we got 4 tokens to get in this level. Only two of them are visible with the radar hat, though. So, but the other 2 are quite obvious to find once you know what you're doing. So, keep that in mind. The radar hat's not going to lead you to all of them. Let's make our way round. There's our first token already. Now if I can stop getting juggled by flames. Wow, are you serious? Oh my god, I gotta watch this again. No, there's no way of skipping it. God damn it. Well, that was one of the dumbest deaths I've ever had. That was unintentional beyond belief, and I'm actually kind of annoyed about that. These Mafia don't get flinched when you hit them. So you want to just main with homing attacks, because as you saw there, I got a free hit combo off, and yet they still hit me before I could get out of the free hits. I guess you could... Nope, you can't even hit them once and get out of there. They do not flinch by any means. Maybe the ice carries the momentum or something, I'm not too sure. Now, I got full health again. That was stupid. What I was trying to point out before I died there was there is a token on the Mafia ship here, as well as another chair in case you want to sit on it. Does that actually happen? Oh, we do get a slowdown view. Okay, cool. Didn't actually sit in this in practice. That's a big icicle. That just goes straight up. Yeah, the beret actually kind of works. Right, enough of that. I've also noticed, by the way, with this costume, when we walk around, we have little ice shimmers. Interesting. Every time we jump, we cause massive ripples. And we have our first rift token on the level. Well, only one of the two that are visible, though, with the radar hat. In fact, visible in general, because it's actually got the ring. The rainbow ring. So, anyways, let's get off the boat, because that was completely optional. Not necessary whatsoever. Got a unique panel here. This will just make a slide up. Looks like a massive cheese grater panel. I'm going to ignore these guys, actually. You know, we don't need to fight them. They can just hang about. Thankfully, we can ride the edge here, so we don't even get burned. Get all the ponds leading to the switch. The cutscene had to painstakingly tell us where to go. And timber, apparently. Nice camera angle. That I couldn't actually change the camera while it was doing that. A little bit out of place with that house here, but we'll take those. At least it kind of contrasts with the bright ice. Seriously, this level is incredibly bright. Also very atmospheric. I like it. Reminds me of a nice sunny Christmas morning. Which, considering that we're in November right now, and you know how everything corporate goes, everyone likes Christmas at this time of year. So it kind of works. Everything kind of works today. Except for my brain. Because I've got a lot of cutting to do already. Camera. Thank you. We've got 10 seconds to get across these. Don't ask me how a switch on one iceberg makes 3 other icebergs rise temporarily. Considering that, you know, this is supposed to be all natural, except for these boxes, which I'm guessing the Mafia placed, but they're all placed diagonally, so it's a bit odd. At least this one's implanted, it makes sense. Then again, it's a game, and it's also a mod that's not even in the main canon, so... Well, then again, it's a challenge road, so maybe it's canon in some regard. If you do not have the 5 homing attacks in a row, this is an easy way to achieve it. 5 enemies literally in a row, primed for home attack juggling. It's a freaking Sonic level. Although I doubt Sonic can use the hook shot. I don't know. That's the thing, actually. Way! Let's bounce that boy. Well, that one's obvious. Gee, I wonder what's in here. Thankfully, this one will not fall through the ice cube. So we can grab it. Yeah, what I was saying was... Oh, by the way, don't worry about the effect on the special beret. I still haven't talked about that yet, because I haven't equipped the last of it yet. But I'll get into it later. I was just wearing it really just for sake of matching with the Pokemon Ranger costume. Whee! Coming in! Boom! I didn't actually go boom. I popped out of it. It's fine. But yeah, if you don't have the 5 enemy homing attack trophy, this level will give it to you immediately. And what I was getting about before I got sidetracked was actually that's about it. What? She interrupted her own climbing animation. Interesting. Don't know what happened there. Yeah, as I said, everything just kind of works except for my brain at the moment. I'm just all over the place. Getting back to what I was saying by getting back to where we were. There we are. I've noticed that a lot of playable character mods have unique animations and sometimes even unique properties to their movesets these days. Like, their basic moveset is different, but they still use Kids hats, so they don't have unique abilities, but they have unique movesets. Unlike where with both DJ Grooves and the Conductor, they basically have the same moveset, but they have different abilities. These characters have different movesets, same abilities. They can use Kids hats. Now, this is pretty cool. They've layered both effects of the Dweller hat on that pillar, so you can't get into it even if you use the Dweller hat. You have to whack this and then get in there quick. In fact, I want to go back to the special beret. There we are. We need to get to that ice. That was stupid of me. No, I've cocked it up. Why did I not home attack that? I've got to do all that again. Give me a minute. Iceberg. I said ice, and I was going to say icicle when that weren't the right word. English RB hard cannot do. In fact, English while playing a game be hard cannot do. It's been a while since I played a Hat in Time, alright? At least I haven't died too many times. That's my one condolence. Alright, we've got a hook that's just floating over there for no apparent reason, and it's not one that raises up, so we're going to have to figure out what to do with that in a moment. But we've got red ice cubes. Now, this ain't the Legend of Zelda. They don't require blue fire to melt. They require a Tootsies. We're going to leave this switch for a minute. They will disappear just like any red platforms in Blue Rifts. I think this actually counts as a Blue Rift. So, yeah, they'll fall, but they will respawn. However, and I am going to whip it out just so that you guys are aware, radar hat. No collectibles nearby. We've got everything, right? Wrong. This is one of the two Rift tokens that you can't see. Pound it! There we are. It's just hidden. It doesn't actually spawn until you whack the thing. I think these platforms are the same platforms that the Masters, or the big spores from the Illnesses Spread, that they used to sit on, but I don't know if you can actually flip those. I never tried. But yeah, that is one of two, and guess what? The other one is found in the exact same manner. So the other two were kind of unique. One was sitting out in the open, one was in a box. That one was in a flip panel sort of thing. Right, we've got to go quick. There we are. Got plenty of time, but we've got to get across these icebergs, 3 of them, before we run out of time. And as you can see, we're starting to run out of it. There was actually more than 3, it was about 5. There we go. So now we're all the way up here. We'll jump across again. Plenty of time again. And that is the chocolate egg. It's been half wrapped by the Mafia. We're not going to go for that right now. We're going to go this way. Now, it feels like that we're going to be going in a completely different area, and you might be thinking, how the hell are we going to get back? Don't worry. Just go with it. I pressed jump. Oh my god, really? Checkpoints are a bit far and few between, but thankfully it doesn't take that long to get back to where we just were. Also, I will fully admit it was my fault. For some reason I thought that the flip from coming out of the dive would clear it, but I didn't even time it right to begin with, so I didn't even get the boost. Again, I just haven't been trying to go fast. When I was playing this in my own time, I was just kind of doing it chill. Again, pardon the pun. I'm not doing it on purpose, I'm just trying to talk. And I was just playing it for fun. I was just getting the grips with the controls again, because it's been so long since I last played it. And again, it's because I had... Okay, I could not choose a hat for a second there. It's been a while since I've actually played the game. I was going to do some mods, but then I thought I would leave it. But then there was a modding direct, and then I decided to leave the Sonic stuff for later and do it all at once. But then I also put off the Desert Dazzle, so I'll probably come back and do those as well when I'm not streaming Shadow Man Second Coming, because Halloween's just gone by. I was about to take the panel again, because I was just talking and not paying attention. We just did that. But then again, if you weren't paying attention, you would just do that, and then you would be like, oh wait, I've been here before, and it'll be an infinite loop. Let's go get the bloody egg. Right onto the wire, so you can just go across the wire without needing to tiptoe. Little speedrunning trick for you right there.
Thank you, miss.
And there we are! We have all all four tokens, 2 of which could not be seen with the radar hat that you had to flip those panels for. But that is this level done as well now. I have changed costume again. We are now wearing Neon. Neon Dancer, happy 3000 mod milestone special. Made by Classy Times, achieve the energy of the Neon Dancer with this new costume. Constructed in the year 3000, this electro-popping fashion lights up and also keeps tabs on your health. Your belt will show you if you are nearing the bitter and cold end. Also includes a Neon Dancer flare for the time stop hat, which I believe is available. So we'll pop that on in a second. Congratulations on 3000 mods, a hat in time. Let this be a sign for more good mods to come. Hope you enjoy. Tell me what you think. So going to the flares here, I believe it is this one, time stop hat. We might as well have that on. It's a nice energy ribbon. And if you look at the belt, look at my life count, and then look what it is on the belt. 3 slices. That's pretty cool. And also, listen to this music for just a moment. I was hoping for the music to actually keep going on its because that sounds like when you're shooting in Res Infinite. So when it gets back to that point, I'll be quiet. So that lowers the water level so we can blow open the crates down below. Did you hear those bubba-dubba-bubba-dubbas? Yeah, that's what makes me think. How the heck did I manage that? Okay, let's fix that. Interesting. Oh, everything wants to throw me off today. My god. But yeah, that's what makes me think of Res Infinite when you shoot things, which I still haven't actually gone back to finishing. Like getting better endings. So I was like, how the hell do you... It's like, it didn't seem like it ended correctly. But no, you got to do things perfectly at certain points. I have a key! So how do we get out of here? What we want to do is come over here, jump on top of the cage. Okay, you know what? We're going to do it this way. That'll do. Head back up here. And then we can open the door. Into the next room. Now, it's kind of tight quarters here. So what we need to do is do this. So jump up here, and then I want to land on the edge of this. There we go. So even if it goes directly into the wall, we're still technically standing here. Make a platform quick, get on the wall, and I slid right by for some reason. Not what I told you to do. Actually, can I do this? No, I get stuck. Pants. Doesn't help that when I get on the wall, the camera decides to implode. It's like there's nothing in the way, and it just decides to do it. Again, it's like one of my gripes is the camera. Right, let's stay away from the wall this time. There we are. Like I say stay away from the wall. Don't face the wall so we don't latch onto it properly. Then we jump over to this platform, land on it, use the dweller mask to get through the door. Don't get on the wall. There we are. Welcome to the main central room. You can see why I chose to be neon for this. Look at these spiritual ghostly images that we can walk through. Mystical. Can't go through there. It's gated off, so we can only go one way. Not really much point of having a terminus room if we can't do much. That lowers the gate, so we're going to go through there. Looks like we have some kind of webbing going on over there. So we'll figure out what we got to do in just a moment. We're going to tightrope hop. Do what I said with the gears in the other level. Time ref cogs. Just lunge into them when you're on level with them. There we are. Easy. And guess what? There was water below us, so it didn't really matter if we fell in or not. Probably would be faster, but I'm just going to land here and just do this. Easy to get out. Climb on these posts. Now we can go back into the room that we were just in. Jump through where the cage was. Press this button. Poles everywhere! And mystical balloons to boot. It's my celebratory escape route. I was going to say sequence. It's not really a sequence. Bounce on the balloons on a weird angle. There we are. Nailed it first try. Finally something went right in terms of platforming. Got crows and lazy pool gang. We'll just home attack and swing our sword. Ow! Rude. Where have you gone? Nope. You're the one with my hat. Okay, the suit's gone red. That is bad. It actually matches the colour of our bar. I did press X to home attack. I don't know what happened there. But yeah, look at that. The suit's actually changed. It actually says danger on the belt. Actually, you know what? This works really well with the beret, actually. I like that. I like this a lot. Let's see if we can stay alive and not grab any harpons. I actually want to keep it like this. We can just skip that wobbly post. However, for these ones, I mean, you'd think you would need the time stop hat. Just land on them flat on one side. It's not that big of a problem. God, this red really contrasts. It actually makes Hat Kid look pale, though. Her skin, at least. But I like the contrasting in colours. And with that, we're done. That's the change road. Pretty simple. Pretty easy. And apparently we get fully healed by grabbing it, like Mario grabbing a power star. There we are. Now we have 26 trophies. Seriously, if they don't shrink down the trophies, it will probably max out at 30 and they'll probably stop then. Then again, it took 5 months, like back in June of 2021, until we had another challenge road. So they're really slowing down. But then again, they've been doing other stuff. Like announcements. But yeah, so we've done that. We have actually got enough for 3 spins in the roulette. We should have 10 tokens. Yes, we do. So we're going to go do that first. That's another Silver Gunner. Might as well take that. Yakuza Manhole Silver Gunner K-Fad remix. Let's go listen to that. Not too sure where that one's supposed to be. Oh! Mint Chocolate version 2.1. Let's have a look at that then. Oh, it just... I guess the tunic's more chocolatey brown. But it looks quite similar to the time stop dye that I kind of like. But without the see-through glowy cape. I guess if you don't want that, and you don't want black, and you want brown instead. Again, it goes really well with the beret. This beret goes really well with everything. After we do our next spin, I'm going to actually show you what it comes with. Oh, another dye. You know, we're getting all the dyes today. Black hair dye. We're getting all the hair dye today. Look at that, jet black. But keeps the tunic the same colour. So, you've been looking in this menu. The beret comes with the Space Time Cadet costume. Not only that, it also comes with a unique item. Now, as you can see me moving around, ignore the glitchiness of that little effect. For whatever reason, any of these space items have that effect and it kind of bugs out the menu a tad. We go to our weapons and we have the Time Blaster X1. Who even brings a gun to a knife fight? Look at us. A little bit form-fitting, which I find a little bit, you know, odd on children, to be fair. However, very Zero Suit-like. We've got another Ranger kind of, like, jacket kind of poncho thing. We've also got, like, a button of a star, which makes sense. And the effect is the shield that she has on her back. That's the effect that we keep seeing. And this beret is what goes with it. The gun? It's not just for aesthetics. It is actually a gun. You can shoot things with it. That beam travels fast, and as soon as it impacts something, it makes a little explosion. Pretty nifty, isn't it? What's also nifty is the thumbnail for this. I saw this soon after finishing Challenge Road 25 and the Moustache Girl stuff. This came out shortly after that. And I wanted to cover this at some point. I just didn't have any good mods to pair it with. But the thumbnail was bloody awesome. Space-Time Cadet by Momeki. Momeki? Become a space-time cadet like those who protected the galaxy before you. Comes with a costume, hat, and weapon. So, Momeki for the modelling, rigging, and rendering. Crash for the coding of the gun weapon. Boo for the material help, like the liquid shaders. Bonacle for material help and emotional support. Dan for the same thing. And Macho for helping out with the render, as he's very good at posing. So, you have Macho to thank for the thumbnail. And you know what? That's getting a thumbs up just for the quality of the artwork alone. So now we're outfitted with a gun. You know what that means? It's time to take the fight to Snatchy Boy. Wait. Before I go in, I just remembered I need to equip one hit hero. Because that's a stipulation. Thankfully, it tells us everything that we need to know before we even go in. Collect the timepiece at the end, but you have to hold your breath. Never let the timer go below 30 seconds. If it runs to 0, I'm pretty sure you will die. But you have to also beat it with the one-hit hero equip. Now, I'm not exactly going to try and do both of these in one run, but I will try to do these. So, I'm going to try and do the never let my timer go... No, I'm going to do with the one-hit hero mode equipped for now. I'm not going to worry about my timer. But I've got one-hit hero, so I need to play it safe. You could probably do it all in one go if you're ballsy. I'm not going to stress myself out with that. Now, immediately upon start, you do not start in a bubble. You want to be booking it to the first bubble immediately. Thankfully, though... Oh, no, we do start in a bubble, excuse me. It's a pretty big one. You can't tell. But remember, we have one-hit heroes, so we do not want to be flubbing up anything. If we fall even once, no checkpoints for us. Make the most of being in your bubble. Safety bubble. Personal bubble. Personal space. Get it? It's a pun. So this is pretty much me just going to be focusing at this point. I mean, if I can get it below 30 seconds, like, not make it go below 30 seconds, that would be pretty awesome. This bit's a bit of an annoyance. We've got to be quick on here. But obviously we don't want to get shot. If we can get to the button, the switch, excuse me, not the button, it might as well be. We'll be in enough of bubble, and we will be safe. There we go. Now, because it's part of a challenge road, I will be cutting out any backtracking that I need to do. Hang on a second. Why is the timer ticking? I'm in a bubble. Excuse me? Why is the timer ticking? There we go. Rude? Is it because the camera went out of the bubble? Because the timer should not have started there. That was a bit weird. I just noticed, we also always have the gun out, even if we haven't used it. I haven't used the gun once, and yet it's out. Right, so, well, now time's ticking because we're out of the bubble, as it should be. My god, that was close. Go long. Good. Oh boy. I'm going to go long again. There's no bubble here now though, so we've got to be quick when bouncing on this vacuum. Lunge in. Bounce over. There we are. We're safe again. Like I was saying, I'm not going to stress trying to go quick to not avoid. No! I hate that. I hate that. I hate that. I hate that. I need to move onwards a bit. Alright, we're on. Move over here quickly. Jesus, don't do that to me, please. Oh, don't do that to me, please. I hate you. I hate you. I hate you a lot. And I've gone below 30 seconds, and then I got into the bubble. If you have to be quick there, but of course I don't want to get hit, so I'd rather take damage and, you know, be a bit quicker to keep it above 30 than to, you know, not take damage and have to do the whole bloody lot again. You know what I mean? They're going to fall away, just as they do in the Owl Express. Train rush. Right, so we want to get this one done with our current timer, but then we want to head back and get a refill, because we're not going to have enough time. And I don't want to get shot. That's bad. I also don't want to cock up the next one. Oh, God. Because obviously if I started it and then went back to bounce again, I probably would die. Yeah, you do need to go back for this one, even if you're not going for the timer stipulation. Because you're just not going to have enough time to do it. And get to the next bubble. Right. Let's get up. Right. We've got to go quick here. Hopefully we won't get shot while doing it. I want to get the one close to the cannon first. Would be a best thing to do. You might have to make multiple trips to the bubble if you're trying to keep it below 30, especially if we're doing this particular one. Hate that. There we are. At least we have done it without taking damage up to this point. Let's hopefully not jinx ourselves, because we still got to do this. Ah! No! Oh boy. Okay. You didn't wall climb!
I have to hand it to you, kid. Nobody dies quite like you do.
He had to speak on the one time that the main mechanics decided to fail and I didn't wall climb. I can wall climb on that side, I know I can, and it just so happened to not do it, and now I have to do the whole bloody thing again. Thanks, game. Thanks. That would have been flawless. That was literally the last block, and then I would have been at the end. Oh, I can't believe it. I can't believe it. I was that close to losing it before, and then I almost lost it again. You know, the damning thing about losing it before was that I didn't even get shot. It literally just because the wall climb decided to not work. That was it. It just... And that hasn't happened almost the entire video until that point, when it mattered. It's like, you actually kidding me? This is a joke, right? Tell me you're joking. Oh, feck off! Why is he talking every time I die now? Seriously? That's like more salt in the wound. Also, I had to jinx myself by saying, oh, I didn't walk into a bullet. Oh my god. That was my worry. That was. You just go slinging into a pit. I don't know how you avoid that. That's the worst thing. It's like... Can you not skip that bit? What? What? I died by touching the very line that I was standing on. Hello? What just happened there? I died by touching the line that I was already on. I didn't get enough height, so I was like, okay, I'll just go back down and try jumping again. No, how about you just randomly die? In the Death Wish. Again. As if I don't need any more goddamn proof that you don't need artificial difficulty on top of increased difficulty to be more challenging. It's already challenging enough. You don't need, I mean, this is probably one of the more easier ones, to be fair. But you don't need it! And this jank is really dumb as well. Why is it that while I'm in the bubble, because the camera leaves the bubble, I have to go back on myself to actually, you know, not lose out in 5 seconds. It's really dumb. I mean, I probably don't... I used... Why only in Death Wishes? Okay, I'm at this one again. I need to test something. How is the time stop hat more reliable with the timer? 57, 56, 55, 54, 53. The time stop hat does buggering nothing. That's fair. I mean, I guess that wouldn't affect how Hat Kid would go because she's still breathing normally. So, yeah, that would make sense actually because we still move normal speed. It was worth a try to try and give myself extra time. So that means that on that third and final amount, I'm going to have to commit and just go and hope that I can reach a bubble, because this is the furthest I've got so far. And I thought I was playing it safe, but that just guarantees me dying. I just ran into a bloody bullet. Oh my god, really? Now I'm trying to go fast because I don't want to be doing it multiple times more, and yet I keep dying. It's literally at the very end. I was one jump away. It's so stupid. That was the first attempt as well. Always. I could have been done by now. I could have been done ages ago. But no. Don't want to climb up a ledge when that's a main mechanic of the game. You know.
Are you having fun, kid? Is this exciting for you?
Fucking hell, really? Oh, you are really pissing me off, Snatcher, every f***ing time. I would have been done, but no. Game had to not do thing that it normally do, and then I have to suffer by playing the same level 15 times. Oh, I actually did avoid the Hoover. Holy heck. Would have been nice to do that the last time. Oh god, that was right in my face. Okay, I'm being a bit haphazard there. But I did get a lot more done quicker, but I've only got like 5 seconds now to get up there. Shit. Please launch me into a bubble. Oh shit! I actually made it. I actually made it. Okay. Hang on a minute. Let's judge this. Right, we go out of the bubble there immediately. Okay, so we need to do this. This time, get on the block. You didn't do it again. Come on. It's literally the last block. Grab the ledge. Thank you. Oh, what? Come on, really? I grabbed it before it went down below 30. I did all that work multiple times, and multiple times didn't grab a ledge. I finally do it, and then it cucks me as I grab the timepiece. Are you know what? No, I'm not doing it. Death wishes are dumb. They never work when you want them to. The game never works when it wants to. That has always been my mantra with those things. It's a curse. It's a curse. So that's going to be the end of this video. That was Channel Road 26. Not a fan of Death Wishes. I'm going to uninstall that right now. I'll see you guys next time for when we cover more mods.